Hello, welcome back to Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright, the second game. How you doing? I hope your day's going well. Last time was bad, nah. Last time was bad. Edgy was saying things I did not like that. And then the trial ended with Adrian seemingly truly did not do it. And now we don't know who did it and why. She accuses Matt. But the most important thing is the trial is over. We were supposed to get Matt acquitted in 24 hours, so now Maya is in danger. And Edgy took the card from Adrian and was like, oh my god, why did you do this? And then ran out the room, and we don't know what he knows about that card. So I'm very excited. It left on such a cliffhanger last time, so you're ready to find some answers, get some truths, and see if Maya's okay? Let's go. March 22nd, 5:42 p.m. Law and Right co-offices. Almost, but not quite. Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya! Oh. We can't allow Pearl to be sad on our watch. This is not acceptable. There, Pearls. I can't take it anymore. Look, it'll be alright. Everything may still work out. How? The condition was that we had to get a not guilty verdict. And so far, the kidnapper has kept his word and hasn't hurt Maya, and he won't because Mr. On Guard hasn't been given a guilty sentence yet. That's some loophole lawyer thinking, isn't it? Let me move the mouse so it's not in the way, sorry. Sniffs. Cheer up. We don't have time to stand around crying. We have to get going. Where are we going? To find Maya? You're right. Mystic Maya is in much more pain than I am. Yes, that's right. So... Hey, you guys, glad I caught you, pal. Mr. Scruffy Detective. Good. Oh boy. Looks like Detective Gumshoe has been dubbed Mr. Scruffy Detective in Pearl's book now. You can blame Franzi for that, maybe. Or thank her? I don't know. It's just plain old Mr. Dick Gumshoe now, and I came to talk to you, pal. Oh yeah, he's fired. Again, nah. But we're kind of busy right now. Well, wait, what? Hop. Charles. How you doing, Charles? You knew is the first. This is how we start every investigative chapter VOD. Nah, we have to check on Charles. Charlie! Hey! The one thing now. Gumshoe now. Gumshoe is a plant boy. A plant father. It's good. He knows all sorts of things about plants. It upped his appeal by like 250%. Hey, it's wilting a little. I'll give it some delicious water, pal. It's okay. I already did that. Sometimes. It depends, nah. Sometimes if you're seeing a little like, ugh, sometimes you can drown it down. I feel like though, nah, plants! They turn yellow, underwatering and overwatering. Kind of wilting or getting funky, overwatering and underwatering. It depends on the type of plant, nah. But sometimes it's like, baby, can you have different signs for different ailments? Please and thank you. Checking the dirt. That's the easiest way. You stick your finger in that dirt and you figure out what's going on. That's the way to me. When you should always do that before watering. You can't just water and just assume. You gotta look at the dirt. The dirt's very important. Anyway, it's okay. I already did that. The watering can. Where are you, Mr. Watering Can? What are you, Pearl? Did he just call the watering can Mr.? It's a charm point, ne. Gumshoe, ne. He has good potential. Oh my god, one of them's Edgeworth. So, what are you going to do from now on? What do you mean, pal? Well, you've been fired, right? So, do you have a new job lined up yet? He got fired today! Oh, that. What am I supposed to do now, pal? I don't have anything coming in at all until my next payday. What are you talking about? You don't have another payday. You got fired, bruh. Oh, he's gonna lose it. I guess that means I'm just gonna have to work here at your place, pal. Do we offer you a job? You could, maybe you could be Charlie's assistant. Say what? You'll be searching for things that will prove Mr. On Guard's innocent all day, right? Well, yeah. So yeah, I'm going to help you, pal. I've got lots of experience in investigating and watching over people's places. What are you? And I'm great at making really simple meals, pal. I'll take care of it all. Half a housekeeper, half a... Oh, this would be good though, ne? Feeny seems like not good at cleaning and those kind of things. That... Gumshoe, to make up for his incompetence as a detective, can do the other things. I'm sure that's what Edgeworth makes him do. You know what I mean? So he's already used to this. Oh, Gumshoe is a good wife. I like it. Come on, Mr. Nick. Let's let Mr. Scruffy Detective take care of things. Yeah. He can make good meals for Pearl. I'm sure Feeny isn't good at that. Okay. By the way, what's your best dish? I take back what I said. Wait, that's not cooking, yo. That's not cooking. Instant noodles, pal. Why am I surrounded by people who only eat cheap, unhealthy foods? Because everyone's poor. That's why. It's worth. That was the first time I've ever seen Mr. Edgeworth act like that. Never thought he'd say something like he didn't care if Miss Andrews killed herself. That was so bad I didn't know what to say last time. Plus, I already yelled at him about the other stuff. It was like I can't say anymore. He was bad. Last VOD hurt me. He was acting a fool. You gotta call it out. Doesn't matter. Edgeworth or no Edgeworth, when you act bad, you act bad. Everyone makes mistakes, and this was a big one. This was a big one. Oh. He said that. That's horrible. Oh, that's right. I was like, you were there, but no, you weren't. Your body was there, but you were not there. But because of him doing that, we got the truth finally. The truth. Miss Andrews' last testimony. I wonder if that was the truth. Yeah, I think so. I'll give you that there was nothing strange in her testimony itself, but I still think there is something fundamentally wrong with the whole thing. You mean about that thing, pal? Oh. Why would she want to? No. I mean, almost need to frame Mr. On Guard. I couldn't figure that out from anything she said all day. I still think that, like, Matt was involved in something related to Celeste's suicide. Because we didn't even touch on that really at all, and you know that's coming. You know that's coming, ne? I don't remember, so this is not me spoiling, because I don't know. Then you're saying that the testimony was a lie. Not a lie, per se. It just feels like there's more here than meets the eye. Or that's what Edgeworth would like us to believe. That's such a dirty trick. Even that woman prosecutor was better than that! Francisca von Karma. Speaking of Miss von Karma, do you have any more information on her condition? Wasn't she shot this morning? Why do we need a gunshot sound? Jeez. Francie! Oh, look at these. 2 topics that I'm very interested in. Back to back. Miss von Karma was shot today on the way to the trial by Pistol Pal. But she's going to be fine, right? I mean, Edgeworth says she was in stable condition, but... Well, she was shot in the shoulder, so she's okay and still hanging in there. They should be done taking the bullet out, so she's probably resting at the hospital. Which one? We're gonna go! I want to go! Let's go right now! What? Are you going to visit her, pal? No, well, I was kind of thinking about it. Yeah, Feeny. Hey! You've actually got a heart, don't you? Yeah. She looked like she was being tortured to death, not being able to go to the trial today. So maybe it'd be good for her to, if you went and let her whip you for a bit, pal. Let's go, let's go, let her whip us, Mr. Nick! Yeah, let's go. No, I'm definitely not going. Come on, Feeny. Let's see. The name of the hospital? Oh, yeah. The Hotti Clinic. That creepy doctor? He's dead now. That name sends a chill down my spine. Well, I guess it can't hurt to stop by and say hi! I literally don't remember this at all. Oh my god, let's go. Hotti. Francie! Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot this whole section. Never thought I'd come back to this place. He's alive, but not for long. Not if he does anything to Francie. He's gonna be dead Reno. Yes. Are you here to visit a patient? Hi. Wait a second, you're... yes, I'm Director Hotti. Ho. Why are you still here? Yes, what is it? Can I help you? You can tell me. Yes. Director Hotti! Oh, Edgeworth! I wasn't expecting you here. What's up? Yes, I'm Director Hoti. Ho, ho. Oh, you're the man from this morning. Yes, what is it? Huh? Director, Franziska. How is Franziska von Karma? You don't need to worry. Yes, she's in good hands. Because you see, I'm personally taking good care of her. Yes, hee. She's gonna kill him. She's gonna kill him. She's gonna kill him and I won't even feel bad. I won't even feel bad. Yes, and that thing, the surgery. It went well. You have my gratitude. Edgeworth doesn't know what's happening here. It looks like Edgeworth doesn't know about this director and his secret. She looks so pitiful. Absolutely terrified. Yes. Oh. But I understand. Yes. Her opponent was a gun after all. And when I stuck up on her, real secret-like, she would scream really loud. Yes. He's dead. You know, God, what was that game? The game where they have like a death counter or something. God, whatever, I can't think of it. His days are numbered, is my point. I see. But she's really cute too. When I do that, she'd whip me with her whip. Boy, did I cry like a baby. Yes, but I think I could get used to it. Death. Ma! Fancy! I wanted to see you in some kind of a hospital gown or like a different clothes, but okay. Go back to your room. You're so mean, so mean. My frisky Friska. My frisky Friska. I mean, it's horrible when he says it, but I think I like that. Friska, Friska. Franzi has always been my go-to, but Friska is very good. Friska is good. Frisky Friska, frisky Friska. Frisky Friska, I like it. But that's good. Okay, yes, it's time for my IV drops. Yes. I'm sorry you had to deal with that, baby. I'm so sorry. And what are those tulips doing here? We bought flowers for Francie! Tulips! Tulips because Phoenix's hair is spiky, ne? I don't see Francie being a tulip kind of person. But Feeny is a tulip kind of person, ne? I don't know what kind of flower Francie is. Maybe like a Venus flytrap or something. Like a spiky but cool. And something kind of unique, I think, would be good. There's got to be another one too. But the first thing that came to mind is Venus flytrap. I really want one. Okay. Tulips! What are those tulips doing in your hands, Mr. Venus? They're for you, my love. I knew I shouldn't have come here. What? She's just asking! Feeny is so touchy sometimes. Feeny is so touchy. Sometimes you sneeze the wrong way and he's like... he gets so, like, shy or weird. Come on, give her the flowers. Oh my god, I'm so happy. I don't remember this. Hi. We got you flowers. I was shot in front of the courthouse in my right shoulder. My right shoulder was Papa's too, didn't it? But it's no big deal. This sort of thing happens all the time. You getting shot happens all the time? I don't think so. I even had full intentions of running this trial this morning. But that would have been too much for you. There's no need to act tough in front of us, you know. No, I think she act tough in front of literally everyone. I don't even think she would act not tough in front of Papa, because Papa, ne, would not facilitate, like, he's going to facilitate a very hostile environment, I think. He's not going to encourage weakness, right? So she's conditioned from a very young age to act like this in front of everyone all of the time, ne? That's why I love her. This kind of character is my favorite type of character. The character that is like a kind of a terrible asshole all of the time, but then you find out like they've never had love and they were like conditioned to be this way, and then maybe they tried to be better later. I like that. I like it. Francie! Regardless, I was dragged here by that man over there. He was so unyielding, one has to wonder if he simply was interested in stealing my case. It was the only logical course of action given the bullet was still lodged in your shoulder. And Edgeworth is a good brother name. But by taking over the case, I found myself having to clean up after you in that irresponsible deal you made. I think I know what deal he's referring to. What was dinner like at this household? The Von Karmas, ne? Just a lot of this kind of face. Eating fancy foods like a pheasant. And I don't know, what do people eat in wait, are they in Germany or they were here? They were here. She was in Germany. She grew up here? Whatever. I feel like they're going to eat fancy things like a dining table that's mostly dark and there's candelabras and like expensive paintings in like a velvet room. That's what I think this upbringing is. Like no happiness, no laughing, no toys. Just books, candelabras, and grimaces. No hugs. Miss Von Karma, you made a deal with Miss Andrews yesterday, didn't you? I don't know what you mean. In order to make sure you got your guilty verdict on Mr. On Guard, you told Miss Andrews not to testify in court today. I don't know what you're talking about. Do you have proof I made such a deal? You're denying it. It looks like you were lucky, Mr. Phoenix, right? If I had been in court today, this trial would already be over. All while hiding Miss Andrews' own crime. That isn't my problem, whether she had tampered with the evidence or not. I have only one objective, to find On Guard guilty of murder. The ends justify the means, Mr. Phoenix, right? The ends justify the means. This is very bad. I don't like when people say stuff like this, because I don't think so. I think it never is like that. Miss Von Karma. I feel like that's always used to do like, well, we had to do this horrendous thing that's, you know, real bad, but the ends justify the means. So it's fine, and let's not talk about it. It's very that energy. I don't like it. It makes me deeply uncomfortable. Adrian Andrews believed when you said, if you don't tell the truth of what really happened, then On Guard will be found guilty. And what does that have to do with me? Because of that, she is now in danger of being found guilty herself. All because she believed in your words until the very end. That still has something to do with me. She's just a weak person, that's all. See, this is like a theme, ne? This is a theme. Because, like, she believes this. Edgeworth said it. We can argue that he maybe is just saying or playing whatever he needs in order to get the result. But that, again, is ends justifying the means, and I don't believe in this, so I don't like that. Or he truly believes it. I would say it's a mixture of both. I think Gregory, the dad, his, like, real dad, was probably a better father than, obviously, Von Karma. But Von Karma took over. Edgeworth lived with Von Karma when he was young. What, like that happened when he was like 8, 9? He was baby. That can really mess you up, you know what I mean? So, I'm obsessed. Give me the game of Edgeworth and Franzi as young babies growing up in Von Karma's household. Actually, don't give me that because I'll just cry all the time. But I want to know. It's very interesting to me. But you had to know she was... Ow! I think visiting hours here are about over. So, if you'll excuse me. Wait, the flowers! Take our flowers! What color do you think they are? Red? I think red is a good color for Franzi. But I think certain flowers, if you give red flowers, it means you're in love with them, right? Like a red rose. I think red, though. Right? Yellow is really not suit her. Did you take the flowers? What's wrong? Why did she suddenly cut you off? Probably because she thinks I had the advantage in that argument. Why are you looking at me like that? Edgeworth, you want the flowers, baby? This one is like a rose-only kind of person. You know what? Franzi would like orchids. I think Franzi would like orchids. Those like weird green alien ones. They're expensive. They're like perfect, right? Something like that. Maybe. I can see her being an orchid person. I hate orchids though. But I don't mind. I would get her an orchid. What's up? What happened today at the trial, Edgeworth? That was not like you at all. I mean, I know you knew about Miss Andrews' condition. You could have made her testify as many times as you wanted, but to go that far. But she wouldn't testify about that until I said something. Listen, right, the courtroom is a garden of judgment. Is a garden of judgment? I'm putting myself on the line when I stand there. And that's why I made the witness do the same. It's only natural. How is it a garden if you're doing that? Wouldn't it be better like a battlefield or whatever? Now I'm just nitpicking Edgeworth's words, I'm sorry. Tell us about the card. By the way, Edgeworth, you're really angry in court today. That's rare for you. I mean, he makes his face all the time, so when we do stupid things, he gets pretty mad at us. That card, give it to me, hurry! Do you have any idea what you've stupidly yet inadvertently done? I remember it was only a couple days for me. This, I can't believe you hid this from me all this time. Yeah, tell us, baby. That card. What in the world is it? You mean this? Listen, right. This is top secret information. You absolutely cannot leak this. You want to tell us in the public reception area of a hospital? But okay. A special investigation team has existed for a number of years, but few know of it. Oh, I do remember some of this. I can't tell you. Secrets. I understand. Their task is to find the owner of this card. A man called Shelly the Killer. And just as his name states, he is a killer, an assassin. The best at that. What is it called when you name somebody something and then they end up, it's like a self-fulfilling, it's not self-fulfilling prophecy. Something about how certain people's names can lend to certain careers and stuff. An assassin! Can you imagine somebody's real name being the Killer? It's on their credit card. It's on their passport. The Killer. It's embarrassing. Anyway. So who is this Shelly the Killer? The Killer is the name of the long-standing line of assassins. Long-standing. Even in Japan, even if something is an assassin, it's got to be 12 generations of assassins. You know what I'm saying? 18th generation shoemaker. It's good. I'm not trying to knock that. It's just, you know, I feel like it's very Japan. Here is very rare for that kind of thing to happen. The name first appeared about 100 years ago, I hear. Shelly is the professional name of a third heir to the Killer name. Shelly, like, this is a very cutesy name. Shelly feels like a name of a cute bear for a kid's TV show or something, you know? So because his professional name is Shelly, he leaves cards with shells on them. He has a habit of making sure to leave a card by the body of his victims. Why would he do something like that? A lot of serial killers do those things, right? We think it is part of his duty to his clients. His duty! Now I don't think I remember. If he leaves a card, then his clients can be assured it was he who killed the victim. It also serves as insurance against any charges being pushed onto his clients. I see. The Killer values trust between his clients and himself above all else. It seems that this is one honorable assassin with a moral conscience. I guess that even honorable assassins can exist. This honorable assassin is like a Japanese trope, I feel like. It's in many, many things. Like, that was in the Hatoful Boyfriend, the Crow. That's all I'll say. It's not a huge spoiler, but the Crow was like that, you know? Are there real people like this? Maybe. Maybe, nah. Feels, I don't know, whatever. So, you think this assassin, you think he's the one who did the killing in this case? It would appear that way. The discovery of the card basically confirms it, wouldn't you agree? Shelly the Killer, huh? I noticed something at the trial today. You were behaving in a very strange manner. Is something the matter? You should have come to freaking Edgeworth in the first place. Like, even if we're not boyfriends, if you're gonna rain on my parade and say this, fine. But, given their history, romantic or otherwise, it feels like we should have told him. You know what I mean? You know why this game is good, too? We haven't seen Larry this whole game. Not to hate, but fully hating. I don't like him. So I'm glad he's not in this game. He hasn't been here at all. What a gift. Okay. What a gift. I guess I should just tell him. Tell him! Tell him everything. Maya, she's been kidnapped. Kidnapped? What does the kidnapper want? An acquittal. I see. I had no idea. Why didn't we tell him before? I will prepare a rescue team as soon as possible and resolve this by tomorrow. Really? Did you hear that, Mr. Nick? Mr. Edgeworth is going to... Stop trying to console me, Edgeworth. I don't need your pity. I knew he would say this. I knew he would say this. I knew he would say this. Because I was going to say, Feeney can't handle that kind of thing. And also, it's very Edgeworth. It's something I like about him, but it's also, if it was me, I would also be really irritated. He likes to kind of swoop in as, like, the white knight with his money, being like, I'm gonna fix everything, don't you worry. And, to his credit, I feel like he does. Like, you know, it's not like he's just an incompetent fool. But sometimes, that would get old, I'm saying. That would get old if you feel like that. work with me, not fix it for me kind of feeling. But Feeny needs to accept any help he can get. This is a serious situation. But you know him, he can't help himself to be angsty. Feeny is so angsty in this game. Mr. Nick. There's no way you can find her. We don't have a single lead to go on. There's only one way to save her. I have to get an acquittal somehow. It's the only way. Right, listen, you need to know something. Juan Carita was killed by Shelly the Killer. And the client who ordered the job is Matt on guard. Your own client. Oh! Please, stop. I can't listen to you. I can't believe that. I see. Well, if you want to continue your investigation, you will need this. We should have still asked for his help. Even if he has no leads or whatever, it's so stupid and so petty and so emotionally driven by I hate Edgeworth to just say, like, I'm not gonna accept any of your help and your resources. Like, come on, man. What is it? The hotel right now is restricted to police personnel only, as we are looking for any clues that might lead us to Shelly the Killer. But if you take this with you to the hotel, I'm sure they will let you enter. Say thank you, Feeny. In any case, I must attend to the preparations for Maya's rescue team. Oh, he's gonna do it anyway. Good. We'll meet again, if anything should happen. Now, if you'll excuse me. Thank you! I love you! Mr. Nick, do you think Mr. Ungard hired an assassin? No way! I mean, he doesn't have a psyche lock. We haven't talked to him in a while, though. Yeah, I guess not. Maya. Please, all I ask is you make it home safe and sound. I remember something about this. The other thing I don't remember. I thought I knew something and I don't think it's true, but I can't tell you, just in case it is. Hehe, I guess even kidnappers can be a little clumsy. Clumsy enough to drop a card like this for me. And even though he said he was an assassin, I bet he's just making that up like how Nick does with everything in court. Thanks. Anyway, let's try out the card trick with this card I just found. Oh, we did this before. Well, just this part. Sounds like I got the door open. Okay, time to go take a look around. Oh, we get to do it. I remember this. I remember some of this. What is this place? That TV is humongous. I've got a feeling I'm not in a hotel anymore. Are those videos over there? Well, I'll worry about that later. For now, I should be looking for clues. That way I can show them to Sis and maybe get out of here. Okay, hold on. We have so many things to look at in this room. There's a framed picture sitting on this coffee table. It's a picture of a woman. She's kind of pretty. Hey, looks like something's written here. Let's see. It's freaking Impacts, right? I think it says, with love, Celeste. Yeah. I bet this could be a clue. Bears. I don't know why. Ever since off, I've been saying bears, like, bears. I don't know why I started saying it in that game, and now it's, like, infected my brain. I can't say bears without being... And I can't say bears once. I have to say, bears. I don't know. I swear to God, these videos are making me weirder and weirder. It's not good. That's weird. What's a figurine doing on a sofa in a place like this? I think it's a bear. Bears. Oh, how cute! It's kind of cute, but it's kind of weird too. It looks like it's metal, right? It's got a lot of cuts and slits on. I remember something else. I can't tell you. I forgot about the bears thing. Okay. Lots of cuts and slits on it. I wonder if it's some kind of puzzle or something. Forgot about that thing. Let's look at this doggy door. What the heck is this? Locked, of course. And it doesn't look like I can use a card to open this door. There's a little hole at the bottom of the door. If only I was a little skinnier, then maybe I'd be able to crawl through there. There's a hole. I forgot what temple. Some temple in Kyoto. There's a hole. It's supposed to be the hole the size of a Buddha's nostril. The statue's nostril. It's in like a supporting beam. And you have to push your way through. The last time I was there, like 2015, something like that. A long time ago. I went through. But everyone watches you because you have to wait in line to go through it, right? I made it through. But I got stuck at what point and I thought, oh my god. everyone's gonna see me do a Winnie the Pooh and get stuck, and I was like mortified. But if you tilt a certain way, you can kind of get through. So yeah, nah. It was fun, and I liked. If you go through, you get good luck or something. I liked it, and I would do it again. But it also is very scary. You get that feeling of what will happen if I get stuck? It's so dark in here that I can barely see, but these kind of feel like videotapes, all of them. So what kind of room is this? Videotapes. There's this freaking satellite dish in here. What is this thing? An antenna, I guess. And this is a VCR? A VCR? Oh yeah. I'm sure a lot of electronic gadgets in here. But what is an antenna doing in here? Oh, frig. I wasn't done looking around. I want to look at the big TV. Oh, this simply will not do. I cannot have you wandering around at will. Yeah! It seems that your Mr. Right is truly concerned about you. Yes. For now, I would suggest you remain cooperative. If you cannot, there are ways in which I can help you. Ways, you mean? Dead men. What is this, Disneyland? Dead men tell no tales. And it smells like bromine. I was terrified of that ride as a child. I tried to jump out of the thing. My mom had to pull me back in the boat. Now I can ride it though. I'm not that bad. Is how the saying goes, correct? I am on Tangent City, USA today. I am so sorry. Dead? I'm almost certain I told you on our first meeting. I am an assassin. No way, you're lying. I mean, an assassin? People are not always who they appear to be. I don't know, man. Just looking at you, I would assume you're an assassin. You know? You got those vibes and the red lighting. Nick! She's fine. She did not die. I think we all know this, you know. If she's gonna die, it's not gonna be now. It's gonna be at the end of the game. Right? You know? Mr. Nick! Oh, yes, Pearls. Got caught up in my thoughts about Maya's situation. Mr. Edgeworth has left, how you know? I guess for now I have no choice but to believe in Mr. Ungard. And Mr. Edgeworth. He's helping you. You're welcome. You owe him like a fruit basket or like a nuts, assorted nuts or some kind of wine. You owe Edgeworth something. Or your company and time. But I think I should listen to his story one more time. Alright, let's get going too. Okay. I love Pearl. Love Pearl. Love Pearl. Oh, you're still here? Okay. You can keep Charlie company, Nick. Plants get lonely too, maybe. That's how I feel. Okay. How is this gonna go? I'm sorry, but visiting... Alright, it's like 5 o'clock. Visiting hours are over for today? Are you kidding? Ugh. I have too many questions I need to ask. I'm sorry, but I'm Phoenix Wright, a lawyer of one of the... You're Mr. Wright, you say? Or famous. Oh yeah, there's a message for you here. A message! It's from Matt Ungard. Ah, here you go. What did he write? Is it something really important? I don't know. Well, let's see what it has to say. To Mr. Lawyer Dude, I've got something really important to tell you. Why do I feel uneasy all of a sudden? Oh, Mr. Wright. So, actually, I have a favor to ask of you. I have this cat named Shoo. Shoo! I didn't put out a lot of food when I left the house. He's probably pretty hungry. Shoo! Oh no. You think you could drop by my house and feed Shoo for me, dude? My house is just a little ways down the hotel, alright? Shoo! Oh no. I think I know what's gonna happen, by the way. This is terrible. Let's hurry. We have to feed his cat. See, Pearl knows what's up. I'm sure poor Shoo's stomach is growling by now. Yeah, I guess. Shoo. Shoo is a weird name for a cat. Socks is the superior name for cats, if you're going to name it out of clothing. Okay. A client's request is a request. Guess I should go check up on his cat. Let's go. It's Shoo time. Oh. How do we get to Shoo's house? I mean, Matt's house, but it's but it's also Shu's house. He's over here chuckling up a storm all alone. Where the heck is Shu? Shu's house. Maybe the game... Oh, you know what? Never mind. I'm not gonna say. We need to do other stuff before we go to Shu's house. So, we will go here. Even though I want to go to Shu's house first. Clearly. Obviously. Who doesn't want to see kitties? Alright now, Mr. Nick. Let's go look for clues. We have to for Mystic Maya's sake. You shall not pass. Oh, it's you. Miss Allbag, I missed you. Don't devalue my name and turn it into a gaspy, spiky-headed, petty fogger. Because of you, I have been made to look like the bad guy again, although I did get a piece of gum from Edgy Boy, just as he promised. I want Edgy Boo's heart. I want it all for me. It's all your fault. You've awakened the wild beast inside this old bag. Okay. Oh, she passed out. Oh. Ah, Miss Allbag. Keep your hands off of me. This helmet is airtight. No air gets in and out. Oh, okay. Then why do you keep putting it on? Huh. Don't think you can get me to move with silly questions. You're going to have to defeat me if you want to get by. I'm not hearing this. She took gum from Edgeworth. Edgeworth gave her a piece of gum. I'm just saying she's really creepy, and I just want to make sure she got a piece of gum from, like, Edgeworth handed her a piece of gum, and she didn't do anything else that's potentially disgusting. Because if she did, then I have to distance myself from this woman. What's up? Ha! Okay, we have to give her the letter. I just thought maybe she'd calm down, but she didn't. You're a million light years too early to be asking me questions, whippersnapper. Looks like the only way I'm going to get any investigating done is to first do something about this kooky alien. Okay, hold on. Here, a present from me to you. God, we have oh, no, not that one. This one. Maybe sure this letter I got from Edgeworth. Miss Allbag, if you would look at... What? You want me to look at this worthless piece of... Yeah, you say it's a letter from Edgeworth. Edgy Poo. Ugh. Is that her perfume? Pheromone d'amour, I smell. Well, that's okay. I mean, she needs to reel it in. She needs to keep some thoughts inside her head and not share it with the class. But aside from that, it's fine. Let's see here. Would you please allow this unsophisticated young person to conduct his investigation? Yours truly, Miles Edgeworth. Yours truly? That man's good at flattery. Fine, but only because Edgy Poo said so, you understand. Alright? Oh, we got rid of that. I just thought of something I have to do. What? Remember, no messing around. You do anything bad and I won't let you off the hook. What? I thought we were going to talk to her. It looks like she has strong feelings for Mr. Edgeworth. That may be, but you know nothing's going to come of it. That's so mean, Mr. Nick. Feelings are meant to be told and shared. How? Punch. Every time we talk about love, I always end up with a handprint on my face somehow. Yeah, you're bad at this, that's why. So anyway, let's continue our investigation. Okay. She's back! Ah, what now? One little thing before I forget. You can't go into Ungar's room today. What? Why? The police main's investigation team is going to be there all day, you hear? I wonder if they're the team in charge of the investigating to kill her. So don't go in there. Set one foot in there and you'll face the wrath of Wendy Oldbag. Alright, whatever. Living room? I want to go. Oh, well, I guess it's fine. Never mind. He said he lived close to the hotel, so I guess that's why we couldn't get there until we were at the hotel, but... Whoops! We're here now. Sure is dark. I'll go turn on the light. This interior, Garbaggio Pukesville. I hate it. Can you imagine suspending a freaking motorcycle in your living room, and then you have this, like, a fan and Japanese, like, heads that look like hunting gear? Like, you've killed the Steel Samurai and a pink, what's her name? Pink Princess something? Wow. So this is what a star's house looks like. It must be nice to be rich. Can't account for taste, though. Come on, Mr. Nick. Let's find Shoo, the kitty cat. Shoo! Oh my god, are we gonna see a cat? I don't remember that either. I'm forgetting all the best parts of this game. Meow. Oh my god, that is the cutest thing. Pearl, I think your days of being the cutest thing in Ace Attorney are over. I think Shoo's got you beat. This is the most pure picture I've ever seen in my whole life. This picture added like 10 years to my life. This picture destroyed all anxiety in my body in one glance. Look at how happy and just sweet, angelic, beautiful this cat picture is. The smile. The eyes. Girl. I can't believe it. So I guess this is Shoo. Ah, what a lovely cat. Hello, Shoo. I love Shoo. Teehee. The cat seems to like pearls. Oh. Pardon me. What does this mean? What does this mean? Oh, what does this mean? I know what it means. May I help you with something, mister? Oh, we're lawyers. Actually, I'm Mr. Ungar's lawyer. The masters. Then you must be Mr. Right. Why did he tell us to come and feed Shoo when he has a freaking butler, first of all? Yes. Ah, it is a pleasure to meet you, your wonderful self. I am the family butler, John Doe. Yeah, that's your real name, John Doe. Nice to meet you. I love Shoo. I love Shoo. Would do anything for Shoo. Shoo Defense Squad. You must know all sorts of things about Mr. On Guard, right? Honestly, sir, I don't believe my master is capable of such a foul deed as a murder. And, anything else? No, not especially. It is not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of the master or his affairs. Do you think he has to dust that freaking motorcycle? How embarrassing. It's embarrassing. How typically butler-like, as it were. Mr. Doe, how long have you served at this residence? Well, sir, I would have to say, maybe about 1 year. New. And, anything else? No, not especially. It is not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of himself and his affairs. You know, I would have thought Mr. On Guard is the kind to have a maid over a butler. Right? He's a creepo like that. Shoo. I want to, like, I'm gonna I am. I'm gonna screen cap it. Hold on. I couldn't resist, you guys. I love this picture. I love this picture so much. It's a very cute cat you've got here. It is my duty to take care of him. The master rather fancies Shoo. And, anything else? No, not especially. It is not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of the family cat. Well, I guess I don't need this piece of scrap paper anymore. Well, I'm afraid I must take my leave on you for now. Oh, we should probably get going ourselves. Ah, so young and yet already so accomplished. A master of law. But there is also a lot to be proud of being a butler and in charge of a house and all. Thank you for the compliment, sir. People are not always who they appear to be. Now, if you'll excuse me. Shoo, I love you. Hold on, we have to examine this. There's a small door at the bottom of this bigger door, Mr. Nick. I bet it's for Mr. On Guard's cat to use. Oh, you mean Shoo? The door, it's locked tight. We're just like opening other people's... I don't know. I guess it's to keep nosy people like me from entering it. To me, though, isn't it very, very unusual and strange to have a cat door on a door inside your home? You know? Whatever. Just wanna look at that. Let's go. So we've done what we needed to do there, I suppose. Let's go... We gotta go criminal affairs, but not yet. Let's do the hotel stuff. We'll go back to what we were supposed to be doing. Shoo! I love Shoo. Looks like we're the only ones here. And yet, the hotel seems so busy somehow. Probably because the police team are scouring for clues about the killer. Yeah, I think we can move. We don't need to be here either. We have to look in, what's his face's room? Oh, it's you. Hey, city boy. Lotta, you're still here. Reckon course. An investigative photographer eats or starves on her ability to snap up the scoop, yeah? And this hotel has just the aura of mystery. You know, like something's always about to happen. But, do you have a camera? Rec given. A photographer's gotta have cameras out the ear like corn. Out the ear like corn? To be a real pro, you know? So I'm hanging out here. Speaking of cameras and feet in the mouth, do you have mine? You bread thief? Why can't you drop that thief thing already? I don't really want to talk to you, but I will. I want to ask you about the night of the murder. What? You really gonna shell out the bucks for the info I got? Lotta, you were loitering in the hallway the night of the murder, were you not? Well, kinda, but... Brace yourself, Phoenix. Here it comes. I didn't exactly hang around here the entire time, you know? Followed a few stars around. Got a few autographs. Shook a few hands. Had a soda pop with a few of them, too. Looks like she wasn't here the entire time that night. The security lady also wasn't in this hallway the whole time either. I guess this means there's no one who can tell us who came and went that night. It's still weird they don't have security cameras in the hallway for a fancy hotel. So, about the note that was inside your camera case. Oh, that Diddy I wrote? Yeah. Can I believe what you've written? You mean the stuff about Ungard shoving his manager lady into Karita? Onto Karita? Yeah. Ah, well, I reckon you best not be believing that. What? Look, I sort of wrote that on a whim, you know? Writing whatever came to mind. Whatever came to mind? Yeah, when you get down to it, it's just a lot of random bull-dooders. Bull-dooders? Girl. I don't like talking to you. Hey, what's with y'all? Why are you staring at me and at me like my grandpa used to? He was tired of you, too. Hey, and why you gotta look like you suddenly got older, too? Or am I just shrinking here? My baby! My $1,600 baby! What's with that red-coated prosecutor, anyhow? The guy told me it was evidence and refused to give it back to me. Well, that's kind of how it is. Hey, you're that redcoat's friend, ain't ya? Maybe. So, put in a few good words for me and get me back my camera. You want me to do what? Listen, nag the guy real good for about 5 hours and I'll guarantee he'll give it back. Why don't you do your own dirty work? Well, I reckon it's time for me to get going. A tabloid photographer without a camera is just a tabloid, huh? Yeah, I guess so. Keep yourself together out there, you hear? I'm coming to see you in court tomorrow. Okay, I'll see you then. And you too there, little un. Little un. Keep up the good work, okay? Oh, she's nice. Okay. Don't be picky about your food now. Okay. And make sure you do all your homework, you hear? Okay. And if you happen to find yourself a camera, make sure you give it back to me. Would you please just leave already? Okay. Karita. We gotta go to Karita's room. Look at all these bears. Oh, bears. Who is this? Mr. Nick. What is that otherworldly, ghastly moaning? I hate evil ghosts. I don't think it's a ghost. Maybe it's a demon. That's making it sort of more worse. Excuse me, watch who you're calling a demon, brat. Why is she in here? Ah. Zoinks! Zoinks! It's the alien. Who are you calling an alien? Oh, it's just you, Miss Obang. What are you doing here? What is wrong with youngins today? I came down here to pay my respects to my poor Juan, and you're disturbing me. Okay, what's up? Please talk to me about the night of the murder just one more time. I talked about it plenty at the trial. I was fooled, tricked, deceived by that fraud of a photographer and her note. She was loitering around here with that imbecilic look on her face. Okay, got it. Now hold on a second there, you little pipsqueak. Oh, don't call her that. I'll fight you. If you're going to take notes, at least make me sound better than that. Oh, alright. I've seen everything. But you know, I was working that night too. Doing my job, minding my own business. So it's not like I had time to stand wasting the night around here the whole night. I said that wrong, but that's okay. I was wondering if you could tell me a bit about Mr. Karita. He was the most popular star, you know. Especially where it counts, in my book. But I heard that he was lagging behind the polls against Mr. On Guard. Well, that's just a recent thing. Bad luck and all that, you know. But he was going to become an even bigger star than he used to be. Look, just look at this mountain of presents. It's a show of the mountain of feelings all his fans had for him. Yeah, the mountain is pretty big and certainly nothing to shake a stick at. Mr. Nick? What is it, Pearls? The presents, they're all bears, right? Bears, 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 bears. She's got a point. There isn't a single thing here that isn't a bear. Yeah, let's talk about bears. All of Mr. Karita's presents from his fans seem to be bears. Oh, that's because you can't think of one without thinking about bears. Bears? Why bears? You don't know? When my dear Juan was training, he fought barehanded with a bear. What is he, Akihiko? Come on. He refused to give in and let the bear win, but after the fight, they became friends! Alright. Wow, what a heartwarming story. No. No. Look, it's just like in those young people's dramas. I can see those two tuckered out, down by a river going, heh, you sure can fight. You too, bub. You too. Where the bear talks now? Did all that really happen? It's in his biography, bub. What a load of crap. So ever since then, fans have been giving him bears as presents. Yeah, nice. Bears. I'm Uncle Bear, and I say it's barely 8 o'clock. What is that infernal racket? We have to eat. It's 8 p.m. Aren't you hungry, Pearl? We're at a time crunch, but you know. If she's young, you need to make sure she eats. She eats food, or she will not grow big and strong. Drink her milk. It's one of those presents going off. It sounds like it's already 8 p.m. Way past your bedtime. Ugh, that startled me. I thought I was going to die for a second. 8 p.m. That's the time when the award ceremony ended that night, remember? Time sure flies. Hard to believe it's been 2 days since the ceremony. Uh-oh. The transceiver! Hello? Hello? This is not a phone. Maya, how is Maya? You haven't heard her, have you? It seems you were not able to fill your end of the bargain, Mr. Attorney. I have heard the news. So it would seem my present did you no good. No, Mystic Maya, Mystic Maya. One more day, please. All I ask is for one more day. I'll get a not guilty verdict for sure this time, please. I suppose if I must. I need that acquittal more than anything else, after all. Please, please, let Maya say something. I want to hear she's alright. Alright. Then. A little. Huh? What's with the static all of a sudden? Hello? Hello? It seems bad. Connect. Damn it, did the transceiver just suddenly break? Excuse me. What happened? I don't know. All of a sudden it became nothing but static. Ah, Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya! Why did the transceiver suddenly break like that? I should probably have an electronics expert look at it. The sooner the better. Deliver the letter, the sooner the better. Okay, I think that's the game telling us that we've done all the things. So... who should look at it? Alright, Gumshoe. Earn your keep. If we're keeping you here, you better help us. Hey, welcome back, pal! I'm assuming he will since it did this instead of just having him chuckle into himself like usual. I thought I'd make you a little something for dinner. That's nice, thanks. It's already 8. It's so late. I hate eating late, and I stay up even later. A rich man's luxurious full-course meal. Out of a can, that is. What can? Sorry you went through all the trouble to cook, but I don't have time to eat. Oops, looks like you don't have a can opener, pal. You've got to be kidding. And here I thought he had already whipped something up. Oh, I know. There's one way I know how to be helpful. Ask me anything you want, pal. Go ahead. Okay. Well, since he's here and offering, I wonder what I should try asking him about. What was he gonna feed us from the can? Soup? 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 Wait, where is the transceiver? Oh, there it is. The transceiver. Oh, Mr. Nick! You should ask Mr. Scruffy Detective about that thing. She thinks his name is that. What thing? Oh yeah, this thing just up and broke all of a sudden. It broke, pal? When I was talking to the kidnapper, it just suddenly broke into static. Look, it sounded like this. I don't hear any static, pal. Huh? Maybe it fixed itself. That's strange. It sure was making a loud static noise. Maybe. Maybe what? Maybe it was electromagnetic interference, pal? Electromagnetic interference? Please be a talking point. There we go. So what is electromagnetic interference? It's something that happens when a radio wave gets mixed up with another signal, pal. Oh, when you put it that way. I don't understand what you're talking about. Like, for example, when a cell phone goes off next to a computer screen, the stuff on the screen gets kind of fuzzy and starts acting funny, right? Does it? I don't know. I don't know. Huh? Computer? It's like when you use the dryer next to the TV and the screen starts looking weird. Is that true too? Oh yes, the TV does do that. Oh, so that's what you're talking about. How does she watch TV and she doesn't know what a train is? There are trains on TV. Nah. I don't understand Pearl. She seems amazingly happy at being able to understand this. She wants to feel included, nah. So the room you were in when that interference to the transceiver happened. There's got to be something that's sending out very strong radio waves, pal. Also, maybe that was a scripted event that has to take place in that room? We have to go back to that room, clearly. Something like a listening device or something. Ah. Hey, speaking of that, where were you when that happened? We were in Mr. Kurita's room. The scene of the murder. What? That's it. I'm going to sneak into the precinct and get a bug sweeper. I'll meet you at the crime scene later, alright, pal? Wait, Gumshoe. Oh yeah, baby, it's investigating time. I'm on fire, pal. My fingers are itching to go. Yeah. You gotta appreciate his gusto, ne? We should be going too, Mr. Nick. Alright, let's go. Yeah, let's go. Let's move. Let's move. The music is so pumped up. Here, and then here. My nails are kind of getting in the way of this, but that's okay. Haul away. We have to walk so far. There. Okay. I know something about this already. I'm gonna not lie to you. Hey! You're finally here, pal. God, you ran? I'm sorry to keep you waiting. Do you have the, bug sweeper? Well, you see. I got busted trying to sneak in, pal, then suddenly I'm staring at the precinct doors. From the outside, I mean, so yeah. Couldn't get the police bug sweepers. What do you mean you couldn't get one? We need that item. Hey, calm down, pal. Didn't say I didn't get one, just not the police's. Wow! So this is a bug sweeper. It looks a little broken. Hey, this was made when I was in elementary school, pal. Oh, by who? Me, of course. Ah, seeing this sure brings back memories. I was gonna say, he can't afford to get a new one. Oh, that's cute, Gumshoe. He's so cutesy, ne, Gumshoe. I forgot all his cute part. You know, like, he has got a lot of cute, charming point. Hey, and some really bad ones, but you know, whatever. It balances out. Don't look down on it, pal. Sure, it looks a little beat up. But I put my heart and soul into building this puppy here. Your heart and soul. It'll work. Trust me, pal. It'll do the job. But you can't set the sensitivity. So it's going to beep at anything that gives off electromagnetic waves. But isn't it better that way? Oh, ho, 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 ho. Well, anyway. Since I brought it all the way here, might as well give it a whirl, right, pal? I'm getting that sinking feeling again. Okay, now I'll tell you how to use this baby. Oh, we have to do it. There's a listening device or some other sort of bug hidden in this room, pal. So we're going to find it, right? Right. Now, first, let's turn the sweeper on. Ta-da! Next, move the sweeper around to give the room a real thorough looky-see, pal. The sweeper will let you know how strong of a signal it's picking up on, so keep an eye on it, okay? Once you find something that's giving off a lot of radio waves, press enter to lock onto it. There's a lot of things here that's going to give off radio waves. So let's take a good look at anything and everything that seems suspicious, okay, pal? Alright, I'm going to go stand outside and keep an eye out. Give me a yell if you find the bug. Got it, pal? So, see, it'll do stuff like this. Let's do this one. I know where it is. Ah, what a lovely bear! The bear didn't like that. Ah, oh, baby! This must be one of those fancy bear-shaped toy robots. It's a robot. It's a real robot. Yeah, it's a real one. Mr. Nick. Yes. How many horsepowers is it? How many horsies? You're so cute. Horsies. Well, look, it's a bear, so, super disappointed. Okay. I know where it is. We gotta slide. It's on the screen. I don't. Oh, I do know. I was like, where is it? This is just a giant stuffed teddy bear, right? As soon as I saw it, I remembered. It's the biggest one I have ever seen. It's bigger than you. Hey, so did you guys find it yet? The listening device, I mean. No, not yet. But this bear's eyes. Let's see, let's see. A perfectly normal stuffed bear with some really strong radio waves. Sounds like you found the device to me, pal. Let's dig in this big fella's eye out. Oh, don't say it like that. And see what we got. No, you can't. Such a violent act. That's what I'm saying, Pearl. Oomph. Rip. No! It's a miniature camera, and it looks like there's a more. There's a more. There's a transmitter and a timer. Timer? A what emitter? A transmitter, pal. Oh, is this more of that high-tech stuff? I gotta talk to you. Oh, many things to talk about. Okay. So this tiny thing is a camera. Yep. It's a pinhole CCD camera, pal. It's a small, high-grade video camera mostly used in security systems. This is a video camera. It runs on a battery, which comes with it in the set. But there's no videotape in this camera. Girl, this is like so old technology, Nick. This is only the camera part here, pal. The tape recorder with the tape inside it is somewhere else. Somewhere else. Because nowadays, if you have like security camera and those sort of things, it's usually, I'm assuming it's sent through the Wi-Fi. I don't know, but like you can pull it up on your computer and stuff like that, and you can look, and then it deletes off of the data. But the idea that like security cameras are on like freaking cassette or some kind of not cassette VHS, sort of those kind of things is like really crazy to me. The footage is changed into radio waves, and then it's sent to that recorder. So it's sort of like a TV broadcast, isn't it? Hey, you know, you're right. Spy camera. Okay. We're getting good information, eh? So what's a transmitter? It's a device that sends the footage the camera took to a specific destination. It's like a video version of a listening device, pal. It looks like it's attached to a small clock-like thing. Oh, that's a timer, pal. You can set it to turn the camera on and record at a certain time with it. So, let me say this carefully. So, we know that somebody knew the murder was going to be was going to happen at this time. So somebody was using the video recording the murder? It seems like. You can set it for a certain time? Yep, let's see. This looks like it was set to start at 8 p.m. and go for 1 hour. 8 p.m.? That was the time the award ceremony ended. There's no date set, so it's been recording every night, I guess. Mr. Detective, how long has this bear been here? I'm pretty sure it's been here since the night of the murder. Then maybe this camera caught the murder on tape. Yeah. Oh, I think I know. I think I know why. I wasn't sure why, but I think I know why. What? And if you think about the angle the bear is at, it's bound to have a clear shot of the whole crime, pal. Yeah. Stuffed bear. So, if there was a camera in this bear's eye, and it was disguised as a present. And I'm sure it was here on the night of the murder, pal. It's pretty big, so it stands out pretty well in my mind. But who gave Mr. Kurita this present? I don't know, pal. But this means that someone out there's got a video of what happened here that night. Isn't there any way we can find out who that person is? It's impossible, pal. Radio waves can be sent almost anywhere, so there's no real way to find out. Oh. Is there really no way to find out? Okay. I got it. What? Hey, pal. Let me borrow this mini camera for a bit. What are you going to do? I'm going to go around to electric shops and see... Oh, electronic shops and see if I can find out who bought this. That's impossible. I mean, it's already 9 p.m. Leave it to me. Even I got to search all night. I'll find your man, pal. That's very sweet. He's being very sweet, Nate. I think we should have told Edgeworth, though. Somehow I feel like he would be faster. And he's not fired, so he has, like, resources. Oh yeah, baby. It's investigating time. I'm on fire, pal. My fingers are itching to go. Yeah. What is this, your catchphrase? It's cute. He's gone? Yeah. But Mr. Scruffy Detective sure is a nice man. He's pushing himself so hard, all for Mystic Maya's sake. Yeah. It's a mystery how you've always managed to do things in the most inefficient ways, right? Ah. Yeah, it was like, I wonder who this is. You'll have to excuse me, I just heard— Oh, thank God. I heard your conversation just now. He needs to know. Edgeworth, what are you doing here? A rescue team has been created and deployed. I can't say I'm optimistic, but we have to move forward one step at a time. I see. Thanks. Yeah, you should have thanked him before, but better late than never. Don't thank me yet. We still have to find her. I like how Pearl does that a couple times. She says nothing. She's look. So there was a spy camera hidden inside this stuffed animal, huh? You are one lucky man, right? Do you know the stuffed bear, little girl? I have no idea. Of course not. The maker of this bear is a very expensive luxury brand from overseas. It's completely handmade and only a small number of these are exported here. What? The camera and transmitter that Scatterbrain Detective took with him are dead ends. Things like those can be bought anywhere. However, this bear is different. By tracking how it got into this country, this bear can tell us who the buyer is. Should someone call, they have cell phones, right? Shouldn't somebody call Gumshoe and tell him to stop? He's gonna work so hard for nothing. Can he really do that? Mr. Nick, can he really? Oh, well, I guess so. It's 9 p.m. I think I can still make it in time. I'll be taking this for now. He's going to lift it himself? It's like bigger than him, I bet. Maybe not. He's a beefy boy. I'm sure you have other things you have to do. Stuffed bear snatched up by Edgeworth. 2 hands, lift it. I want to see him do this. I physically want to see him do it. See you soon, right? The bear is still there. Wait! What? Why are you doing this? I have no interest in explaining myself to someone who cannot comprehend. Come on, Feeny. What do you think? But besides that, right? Until court reconvenes tomorrow, you should concern yourself with this question. Who was the person that murdered Juan Corrida? The real killer. Do you really still think it was Adrian Andrews? To be honest, I don't know anymore. You still have a little time left. Find the truth, right? Everything begins with the truth. Juan Corrida's real killer. Miss Andrews passed. The kidnapper whose sole condition is an acquittal of Mr. On Guard. And this card, Shelley the Killer. Maya, the only way I can save you now is to find all the answers to this case tonight. Ooh, yeah. I don't understand what your real intentions are, Edgeworth. But as you said, all I can do for now is find the truth. He thinks so bad of Edgeworth. Ah! Is this an investigation two-part? Because I don't think we have enough there. He thinks so bad of Edgeworth, it actually hurts my feelings. And it must be hurtful to Edgeworth as well. Edgeworth has not been perfect, and Edgeworth has done a lot of, like, weird stuff. But, that being said, I feel like, even if you're taking the romance piece out of it, well, why would you? But if you do, they're friends, even though they've been through a lot. But Feeney cannot... he's still so salty. And granted, it isn't cool to say, like, you have died, and then you go away and make everyone worry. But, like, it feels a little harsh to keep push on this. I told them to go to dinner and talk this over, and now they're too busy and they can't do it. This is why you talk out your feelings, friends. This is why it's important, né? So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed. It's weird to have a two-part investigation, isn't it? But, you know, whatever. It works out, because if it was one big, long chunk, I'd still have to cut the VOD, because I'm sure it would be too long, so it all works out. It'll be interesting to see what other things I remember and what other pieces of information that we get. I feel like we got some very interesting ties between Matt and having his butler be the killer, because we know that's that. And that, frankly, that Maya is so close to us, even though we don't know that, because the door, which I wasn't sure if I should say, but I think it's pretty obvious at this point. The door with the cat door on there was the same door that she saw. She's just on the other side of it. It's crazy, Nay. It's crazy. I don't remember how most of this concludes. I remembered the bear thing. I know one thing about Matt that I can't say. And I know who killed... I think, I'm like almost positive, I know who killed, and I think you guys do too, who killed the, one. I think we all kind of know that. Maybe Feeney is struggling. But I don't know, like, some of the other details and stuff, so it'll be exciting to figure this out together, yes. So, until I see whatever you see you next, remember to be kind to others, especially yourself. Take care, and I'll see you later. Okay, bye-bye!